Hi guys, a very good morning. Mamuka say, Mamuka say, Mamuka say. Welcome to African Beyond Television Network. Let's talk about this very important issue, very crucial issue being raised by Honorable Chauton Wende, who is the Citizens Coalition for Change Secretary General. So we raised this issue, and I need for you to read on your own as we talk. I need you to be able to read what he said. So he said since 2018 election was stolen, there's always been plot to arrest Nelson Chamisa in order to poison him in prison. During the Moshale Commission, he was served by one local commissioner, name withheld, but I see many people insulting him very often. He went on to say very senior people in our party who later left the party had been recruited by the CIO to coach witnesses and blame the president for the August 1 shooting so that he can be arrested and poisoned in prison. We were tipped and exposed the plot and it was abandoned. Number 3, he said that they even tried to link him with the cell of council stand, arrested our councillors, and again, we exposed the plot thanks to the vigilance, security, and intelligence personnel serving in the current administration. You remember also the fake Rep Norton case. All these plots have failed. The denial of bail of the 13 Nyatsime leaders is also meant to push the president to fall into the trip and plot, and we should never allow that. We are pushing the regime to release the political prisoners. A lot of international lobby is going on to secure their release. That is what Honorable Chauton Wende said on his Twitter account in regard with plots to arrest Advocate Nelson Chamisa and probably poisoning him in the prison. So this is why we always say it's not safe for President Nelson Chamisa to be in prison. It's not safe for people to wish for the arrest of President Nelson Chamisa. Because I will tell you this, there are reports which are circulating on social media at this moment, which suggest that Nelson Chamisa is suffering from colon cancer. The reason why people are circulating those reports are to, if Advocate Nelson Chamisa is arrested today and is poisoned in prison, people will say, akaenda kujere achitorwara kudhara. People will say he was already sick when he went to jail. And everybody will ignore the fact that he has been poisoned in prison. This is the reason why there are attempts to spread the message as far as possible to say Advocate Nelson Chamisa is sick. While it's wrong, while it's false, it has been dismissed by the CCC spokesperson, it has been dismissed by the party itself. So these are people who are making sure that they spread rumors. And the reason why they're spreading rumors is to justify when he is poisoned, when they arrest him and poison him successfully, nobody will ever question because that is the plan. So when you see leaders being careful, it's not because they fear. It's because they know that the chances of their survival in prison, given this brutality, the chances are so low. So you can actually see that a lot of people were arrested and a lot of people were poisoned from the prisons in Zimbabwe. So when you come out, they've dealt with you already. That is the reason why you see even people like Apostle Chiwenga, they fear to get into Zimbabwean prisons. They fear to get into Zimbabwean prisons because they know that what they eat, what they drink is no longer within their control. You can't control everybody who brings you food or who gives you whatever you drink. So that is the problem. And that is the problem we need to deal with. That is the reason why Advocate Nelson Chamisa cannot get arrested at this moment. That is the reason why we can't afford to have Advocate Nelson Chamisa being arrested at this moment. The plot is to make sure that he don't reach 2023. You know the other comrades which were poisoned within ZANU-PF. You know where they survived. The others were survived as far as China from that kind of poisoning. It's a very deadly poisoning, which you know very well that nobody is going to withstand it, especially when you don't have connections and resources, because that poison can only be treated in China. So why can't we have a careful leader? This is the reason why the president is always careful. So I find this message from Honorable Chauchen Wende very, very important and very informative. This is a clear communique on why President Nelson Chamisa has chosen the path of peace instead of the path of violence, which is definitely going to give his enemies more room and more access to him. The threat of the state is not Job Sikala, is not the Nyatsime 13, it is not those who are incarcerated. The threat is Advocate Nelson Chamisa. But how do they reach to Advocate Nelson Chamisa? They reach to Advocate Nelson Chamisa through making sure that they make the people agitated, they make him agitated, and they make him fall to their trap. We had a video about this